Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. So after the success of the skeletons to finish off the Witch Lord quest box, I was back up in the loft to find my next load of figures to paint up. I was going to continue with the Hero Quest figures, but I opened the box and I gotta admit the figures look god awful. They really did. So I got these out instead, Hexbane's Hunters. What I like about these figures is they do remind me of the typical kind of witch hunter, vampire hunter theme that you see in a lot of films. Now I haven't actually got the Warhammer Underworlds game, but these figures I bought because I wanted to use them in dioramas and things like that. So something slightly different. I've already made up the figures because I was waiting for a model kit for the glue to harden on that before I could continue with that, so I was kind of twiddling my thumbs a bit, so I started putting these together. So I shall show you the figures made up. Obviously they haven't been painted yet. So here are the figures made up. I gotta admit they weren't the easiest to put together. I struggled to put the various parts together, and in fact I clipped off a lot of the locating pins because I felt that they hindered more than helped. So this is the leader here, Haskell Hexbane. This is the figure that I want to use in a diorama, possibly with one of the dogs. So the next time you see these, there will be a bit of progress. Hopefully, to a certain extent I won't get in the zone and completely paint them, but I will show you them partially painted and then completed. So I'll catch you in a bit. Okay, so I thought I'd show you a bit of progress on Hexbane's Hunters. As you can see, we got the chap with the huge chopper painted up. His base isn't done yet, but he's looking quite good. Quite enjoyed painting him. I got to be honest, I did start off doing all the metals on all the figures, but then quickly just moved on to painting them individually, which I thoroughly enjoyed. So that's the first guy. And then this guy again was quite straightforward, a lot of metal on him, and the fabrics I used dirty red, and the brown was mainly Rhinoxide from Games Workshop. The dirty red is an AK colour. Just picked out different browns to give a different look to the various materials. He was quite an easy one to do because he's wearing a face mask, so a lot of armour on this guy. So I've got two hunters to do, and then I've got the two dogs to do. So I'll catch you in a bit. Okay, so I'm back, and I've actually completed the Hexbane's Hunters figures. It's taken me quite a while, as you can see from the last time I put a video up on this channel, so I'm sorry about that. The first one I wanted to show you is one that I showed the progress on, and I think this guy's called Amos Duncarrow. Now you can see that the base has been completed on him. So they've all been completed now, but you can see the difference from the previous bit of the video about this figure. So the other one that I showed on the update was this one, which is Quiet Pock, and again you can see that his base has been completed. Okay, so this is a figure that I haven't shown before, apart from showing a made up ready to paint. And this is Bridget Axwald. Quite enjoyed the colours that I chose for this one, and this was quite an interesting figure to build and paint. I quite like the base on this one. It's a bit more dynamic. We've got a strategic rock or something, but yeah, quite a nice figure, as I say, to put together, and I like the combination of colours. So here we have the two dogs. Now I think this one is Grotbiter, because it sounds like Rottweiler to a certain extent, so I'm calling this one Grotbiter. and this one is Rat Spike. So now we'll move on to the leader of the pack. So this is Haskell Hexbane himself. I tried to do some, is it OSL, object source lighting, on this guy. I don't often do it, so it's a bit of a challenge trying to get some colour on that arm that's holding the torch, trying to get some reflection on the armour on the shoulder there, which is a bit brighter than the fabric that's being coloured by the torch. So here they all are, quite a colourful bunch. I'm quite happy with the way these have turned out, even though it took me a long time to actually get the mojo together to paint them. I was just doing a bit at a time rather than diving in and getting them all done. I don't know what I'll be doing next, I've got to be honest, but there are plenty of figures in the loft for me to pick out. There are some figures I bought recently that I want to show you for nostalgia reasons, and they are some dwarves that I want to put towards my old world dwarf army, so I think they will probably be next. Anyway guys, I hope you like the figures. Thanks ever so much for watching. Thank you to those who subscribe to the channel and also those who comment. Really do appreciate it. Look after yourselves, and I'll catch up with you soon.